This morning I watched this 15-minute video that I just got done with, and basically it's how to start a clothing brand, and I took notes over here, and this is the first time I went this deep into starting a clothing brand. I haven't started yet, I just took the notes so I can start. But first I got to come up with a name, and the reason I want to do a clothing brand is because it's something that I've always wanted to do. I just have never committed to it, and I feel like I have a really good fashion sense. Like, I love aesthetics, and I would love to share my vision, my perspective. And this is an amazing way too, because I would be able to wear it myself, represent what I like, what I think looks good, and share it with other people who also like the vision. First, I have to come up with a name, and the name has to represent the message of the brand. And what I want my brand's message to be is everything that I preach, just self-improvement, self-development, and growth. My identity is Sedulous Cam, and Sedulous means being dedicated and diligent towards your goals, and that's obviously what I want to encapsulate. I want to keep it simple, but also have that meaning. So I got a lot of brainstorming to do. I don't know how long it will take because I'm going to be very particular. I want it to sound amazing, and I will know whenever I come up with a name if it is the perfect match or not. And I just want it to sound good. I want it to sound smooth, like for example using alliteration, or if it's two words, having each word being the same amount of letters. One day I researched all of the words that start with S so I can find out which ones sound good with Sedulous. Here's what I came up with: Sedulous Society, Sedulous Sapience, Sedulous Scarcity, Sedulous Serenity, Sedulous Severity, Sedulous Sodality, and Sedulous Samurais. Those all sound good, but it's not perfect. Like I said, I feel like I would know when I find the perfect one. And I like Sedulous, and maybe I will find a perfect brand name including that, but I feel like a lot of people don't even know how to pronounce it. I feel like it might be better if I find a word that people are familiar with, but one that just sounds good, or two. So what I'm gonna do right now is just do a bunch of research, probably use AI to find a bunch of words that kind of are similar to what I'm going for. Finding good sounding brand names that represent my message. Side note, but new decks just freaking spread like butter. On the subject of cards, like, this is great marketing. Like, this is an idea. Like, these are all words that I think sound awesome. Legacy Edition, Shadow Masters, Black Ghost, Black Tiger. Like, words like those are just aesthetically pleasing. This AI tool brainstorms, so I'm about to ask it a bunch of questions. So this is the list I got for my first word. It says, this collection of powerful first words embodies themes of growth, progress, and upward momentum, perfect for an aspirational clothing brand. And this is a list of potential names for the second word. Basically, I just asked AI to give me a bunch of words that sound cool, like shadow, aura, and legacy. Now I just gotta pair two and see if I can find a perfect match. If not, I'll just ask AI to do more. All right, I narrowed it down, and I really like aesthetic aspirations and prodigious prophecy, but I'm gonna play with it some more. However, it is 2:30, and I still need to edit my YouTube video for today, so I'm gonna take care of that real quick, and then I'll come back to this. Got my editing set up. I finished my video. Now I'm gonna eat this Costco chicken. I haven't found out the name yet, but I am getting close. I feel it. If you have any ideas, let me know. Now I'm going to the gym because I have a client I have to train. No, I have a client I get to train. I'm kind of visualizing, like, when I have this brand, I am just excited because it's going to be something that is my vision. It's my perspective, and it's going to be aesthetically pleasing. Like, all the clothes that I produce is going to be good quality, and I'm excited to share that and just have something to be proud of in that regard. Training my client was a very good session, and then after I used the steam room, and I gotta say, it was very relaxing. I didn't find a name yet, but like I said, I feel like I'm getting close. Go ahead and comment any suggestions. It's been pretty cold, but super nice out today, so that's great. It's Sunday, which means open mat, so I'm excited. I get to go do jiu-jitsu because my rash is finally healed. That's all wrapped up. Really good experience, really good practice. I'm gonna say my dog's favorite word and his least favorite word. You tell me which is which. You wanna go outside? You wanna take a bath? I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling really tired today, and it sucks because there's so much that I wish I would get done, but in order to do that, I need energy. And to optimize energy, I think a big factor is sleep, which I didn't get bad sleep. I went to sleep at like midnight to 1, then woke up around like probably 9 to 10, but still I just stayed in bed. It was just so comfortable. And I said this statement to my dog. I said, why is it so comfortable to be lazy, to stay in bed? Like, it's unfortunate, but I have to have the strength to overcome that, because then I can jumpstart my day and be productive and get that snowball rolling. I'm still trying to find out a name for my clothing brand, but along with the clothing brand comes ad spend. And if I learn just ad spend, I could use it on other businesses, and it's something that I'm really contemplating putting a lot of effort into, because as you have watched my channel, you know that I go through different phases on where I prioritize my focus. Sometimes it's bodybuilding, sometimes it's jiu-jitsu, sometimes it's content creation, and I always try to have a healthy balance, but there's always one dominant. Right now is the arc where I need to focus on my finances, so since I'm allocating my focus towards it, why not master it? There's infinite ways to make money, but I have to find one, and this one I I just have a good feeling about. It finally clicked. It took me so long. It literally took me 2 whole days to brainstorm this perfect brand name, and it finally came to me. And when it came to me, I knew it was right. I knew it was perfect, and that's what I knew would happen. I would know the instant that I think of it if it's it or not, and I did. But you heard my idea. Sedulous Society was up there, but I just dropped it to Sedulous. Sedulous is so obscure that not a lot of people know it, and Sedulous Society is like 7 syllables, so a bit too long. Even though I like the sound of it, it's just not perfect. Sedulous is smooth, it's clean, but it's also unique. And then for the I just put Sedulous Shop. I'm so happy I finally got over this headache. I've been trying to figure this out for so long, and it finally came to me. And honestly, what really helped is talking to my cousin on the phone. So often I rely on myself to brainstorm and to just think until I come up with a solution, but it's really smart to bounce your ideas off of somebody else, and you'll get perspectives that you wouldn't get on your own. And that is what happened, and this is what I came up with so far. I think it looks clean, and I'm super excited that I'm taking the first step, and it's a confident step in the right direction. I have so many things that I want to get done today, but I've been just so focused on accomplishing this first step, and I'm so grateful I finally did, so I can focus on other things. Like I still need to go to the gym, but I've just been putting it off because I want to allocate my focus towards something until I get it done right. One of these days I'm gonna cop this. I know all I've done is literally come up with a name, but I feel like it's such a good breakthrough, and I already see myself being successful. Like I see this being the turning point. I recorded when I was broke, when I lost everything and was at $0. I can't wait to turn that into a transformation when I make it. I don't know why, but lately my tooth has been hurting back here. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I've been having like I lost my train of thought because I was thinking about what other people think, but I'm getting way better at it. If I don't look at them, then it doesn't matter because I don't know how they're reacting, and how they're reacting doesn't matter. But anyways, what I was saying is I have this problem, and I've been thinking about how much it's going to cost me to fix, especially if it's like going to be some type of surgery. But whenever I have this figured out, whenever I have a successful business, I'm not going to have to worry about, or I'm not gonna have to stress about these problems nearly as much. I haven't posted any of these videos yet because I wanted to jumble it all into one video so you have all the content, all of my ideas and perspectives, so you can gather that and give me your opinion, give me your feedback. Thank you for watching. I hope you follow along this new journey and see where it takes me. I got plenty of editing to do, so without further ado, stay sedulous.